Need it, just need it. That's just the way my mind works. Hello, on today's episode of Making It Work, we are going to be making some pizza dough. Now, the thing with the sourdough is you have to plan ahead. So I fed it this morning because I want pizza dough tomorrow night. It's not a difficult thing to, wait, let me start again because I scratched my nose. Hello, on today's episode of Making It Work, we're going to be making some pizza dough. It's basically my bread dough recipe, but I'm going to use half of it to make a loaf of bread and half of it to make the pizza dough. So again, timing is everything. So I fed it this morning because I want pizza dough tomorrow night. So you got to keep that kind of stuff in mind. And there it is. It's all nice and bubbly and ready to go. So I'm going to start with a half a cup of olive oil. I'm using classic olive oil, not the virgin, just because virgin is so much stronger in flavor. And I've got a quarter cup of honey, just a little bit of sweetener in there. Let's see if I can get that out of there better. This, yeah, nothing fits very well. Story of our lives, right? Nothing fits real well. Okay. And then I've got a tablespoon of sea salt. Oops, looks like I used a wet. That took care of it. This is a cup and a half of warm distilled water. Very important not to use tap water because the chlorine in tap water can kill the yeasts in our sourdough. That's what we want. We want that good bubbly yeast in there. The natural stuff. Not the commercial, pasteurized stuff. Okay. So I'm going to put a cup of the starter in there. It is frothy, it is active. And then I'm going to put the rest of this starter back in its little jar home and put it in the refrigerator to rest. So in that goes, back into its little jar. Scrape all that goodness out of there. The amount that I have left each time varies a little bit. I don't ever keep more than 2 cups. Somewhere between a cup and 2 cups. So this is just about right. And I fed it with 2/3 cup of unbleached flour and 2/3 cup of the distilled water this morning. So next time I might feed it a little bit more like a cup of flour. Okay, I'll put that back in the fridge in a minute. And then I'm going to stir this up a little bit just to kind of incorporate the salt, get the salt dissolved. It kind of looks like a cream soup, and it's nice and warm too, in the warm water. And then I'm going to add 6 cups of unbleached flour. Don't ever lose count. Been there, done that. 1, 2, 3. I find it's best to count out loud. 4, and probably not talk in between. 5. And 6. And you can use a mix of whole wheat flour if you want to. For this, I'm just using white flour. Put that back in there. Alright, here we go. My mixer. I love the stand mixer. It does all the work for me. Lock it and start it out slow or you'll have a flour explosion. Okay, as I can hear it starting to bog down a little bit, I'll turn it up some. The cat's over there coughing. He came down from his perch to make a nuisance of himself. So what I'm waiting for here is for it to, just all the flour to kind of peel from the sides and make one nice cohesive dough. Give my mixer a workout. Alright, it is the next morning. As you can see, the dough rose quite well. I'm really pleased with that. And we're just going to spread a little flour on the surface. I've already prepped my pans here with some oil. Now I've got the flour on the working surface. Punch the dough down. The dogs are eating. Well, one of them still is. She eats a lot more than the little guy. It takes her longer. I just kind of keep lumping this back and forth until it comes out. And there it is. And I'm going to knead this a little bit. There's these songs that always get in my head when I'm doing this stuff. When I want the bread to rise, I always think, oh, let it rise. And then when I'm kneading, I always think, knead it, just knead it. That's just the way my mind works. Okay, so I've kneaded this pretty good here. I'm gonna cut the dough in half. I try to make it as even as possible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so one I'm gonna make into a loaf of bread because this is just my regular sourdough bread recipe. And believe it or not, I'm gonna get 2 pizza doughs out of that. Plop it in there. Put a little olive oil on top of it. I always rub the tops with olive oil just to keep them from getting too crusty. Keeps them nice and soft while they rise. Okay, and again, that pan was sprayed with olive oil. All of these pans were sprayed with olive oil. Now I'm going to cut this one in half because I've got a larger pan that's going to be a thinner crust, and the small pan will be a thicker crust. Cut my counters. Eat each of these just a little bit and start flattening them out. That's the hard part. Okay, these have been fermenting all day. It's just another word for rising. And so what I'm going to do is put them in the oven and let them bake for a while, just till they're like partially done. And then we'll put the toppings on and stuff, and we'll go from there. And the grands are here to help us. Woohoo! Won't that be grand? So they're, let's see, just browning on the bottoms. It's just enough to set them. We've actually finished them on the grill before. That's really good too. That's hot. This pan cannot touch it. Okay. All right. This is Nova. Can you look up at the camera? Say hi.
Hi.
And this is Zeppelin. They're my big helpers today. Sometimes they're more help than I know what to do with. Okay. Do you want to spread that? This is hot though, remember?
I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on. Get some over here. We've kind of prepped the toppings. See how Mimi's spreading this? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
No, you don't like this.
I want to do it.
Okay, so take this, but don't touch the pan. Take the spoon. Don't touch the pan.
I want
Spread
to
it
try
out.
it.
Okay, you get a turn.
You can't.
Okay, don't touch the pan. Alright, good job.
We're gonna touch the pan.
Okay, whoop. Alright, Nova, you want to try? Don't touch the pan.
Hot.
Yep,
Really.
really hot.
That's pizza.
That's gonna be pizza.
Oh.
You ever make pizza like this before?
Yeah.
You have?
No.
Not quite?
This is not like pizza. It's not like our pizza.
It's not like your pizza? You need some help?
No.
No? Let's get that spread all over. What I've used as a topping, or as a sauce, is some fire roasted tomatoes, Italian seasoning,
tomatoes?
some olive oil, and some tomato paste. Did you tell them everything?
No.
No? Let's try to keep that on the dough,
We
okay?
don't like this.
No, don't like that. Alright, let's put some meat on there,
I
huh?
want to do it.
Okay, just like that. Don't touch the pan.
Well, that pan really hot.
Wow, look at that. Good job.
My
Do it again.
turn.
Get some over here. Don't touch the pan though. A little more action. There you go. Good job. No. Okay, we gotta get a new spoon now. Look out. Now we need a new spoon. Nova licked it. Okay. Don't lick the spoon though. Whoop! Boy, you got yours done in one fell swoop here. You can really see now how this is a thicker, like more like almost like a pan pizza. This is a thin one. You worried about him touching it? Okay, you want to do one more? Don't lick the spoon this time. Sprinkle it on there. This could take a while. All right.
Like big one.
You doing one more? Okay, just don't touch the pan.
And then the one in.
Ooh, you're really quick at that.
My turn was the nice one.
Okay, this is Nova's turn. All right, let's put some ham on there.
I want to.
Okay, back up a little bit there, dude. Thank God you guys washed your hands, huh?
Yeah, well, we did.
Okay.
It dried up. Dogs cannot eat this.
Okay, sprinkle it around.
Not
Did an interesting technique there, kid.
Okay,
Okay, Nova.
on that. Maybe on that.
Oh, that's okay.
I like it.
No. Don't lick the spoon.
I did it.
You did it. All
I
right.
want to. Please put pepperoni.
You want to put pepperonis on? Does that look like fun? Just remember not to touch the pan. That's our mantra, huh? Mantra word. Don't touch the pan. Okay. Let's put a little more of the ham on there. Should we put some pineapple on some of this too?
Yeah.
On a few pieces?
No.
No? Yeah, no?
I want pepperonis.
Okay, put some pepperonis on it.
I want to try.
Take one. Well,
Like that?
honey, you can layer these guys on. Look. Like
Do
that.
that.
Okay, just don't touch the pan.
It did.
Yep. Just like that. Put them on.
I'm doing it.
You are doing it.
Bo did it.
So we are making it work, aren't we? Can you say making it work?
Making it work.
All right, here. Let's put some cheese on. Oh wait, let's put a little pineapple on first. Okay.
That will get long.
It might. Depends on how much we put on there.
I want to do it. I want to drink the water. I'm gonna drink the pineapple juice on it.
You do?
I want to.
You guys want any on the thick one?
I want a cup on it. I want a light and cream cup on it.
You want your Lightning McQueen cup?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, should we put some mushrooms on?
No. I don't like mushrooms.
Well, you won't have to. We won't put them on your part, okay? Okay. All right.
I don't like mushrooms.
But Pop and Mimi like mushrooms.
Not me.
And Uncle John Micah likes mushrooms too.
Little kids don't.
Oh, little kids don't like mushrooms. Okay.
I don't like mushrooms.
Because you're a little kid?
Yeah.
You want to put some cheese on? Wow, look at this. No, let's put it on the pizza.
I want to do it.
Okay, sprinkle it on there, just like I was doing.
I want
Here,
to
Nova.
eat those piece of cheese.
No, just put it on the pizza.
I want
We'll
to
just
do
bake the germs right out of
it.
it.
I want to do it.
Okay. Should we put yellow cheese on there too? Or just white?
Orange.
The orange? Oh, it's orange, it's not yellow?
This pop up.
Yeah, you're done. My helpers are licking their hands.
I'm not.
No, you just lick spoons.
Bo's gonna lick his handcuffs and don't like licking his hands.
And through the magic of...
I don't like them.
We won't put it on your part. Look, we'll put it on right here.
I don't like them.
But honey, some people do like mushrooms.
This is my part.
Yeah, we won't put it on your part.
This is my part. This
Yeah,
is
now,
my
honey, the
part.
pan is hot.
This is my
It's not
part.
that hot anymore.
This is our part.
This is my part.
Is that my part?
I don't know. We won't put it on your part, okay? Okay?
You just did it.
He's playing with his tongue.
Oh my goodness.
You just did it.
Oh. Oh lordy. Oh lordy, like I said, sometimes not helpful.
You just did it.
Honey, look, there's this whole part. No mushrooms. Besides that, you can pick it off. You don't even have to eat it.
Oh,
Should we put more cheese on yet?
yeah.
Yeah? No, or Zevlin can't put any more cheese on. He licked his hands. Okay, let's put some more pepperonis on.
But you do it.
You lick your hands.
I want to do it because I want to.
We'll put one on your part right there. Okay, that one's yours. Well, no. Yep, definitely yours.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
La, la,
Is this going to be a cool pizza or what?
Cool pizza!
Cool pizza.
That's a
Off we go, into the oven. Oh, wait, we missed a piece of some pepperoni. We want all that pepperoni on there, don't we? What are they doing?
Does watching it help it cook faster?
They're cooking fast.
Are they cooking fast because you're watching it?
I don't want to move already.
Whoa! All right, there we go.
Watch it make it work.
Can you say it? Look up there. Look up there and say
They
it.
do make it look.
All right.